Hello and greetings to my 11,000 brothers and sisters scattered in 113 congregations and 12 schools throughout the territory of the Minnesota Conference of Seventh-day Adventists. I am Pastor Daniel Honoré, and I arrived in Minnesota recently after accepting the invitation of the Board of Trustees to serve as your president. I want to acknowledge the contribution of my predecessor, Justin Lyons, and the work he has done to move Minnesota forward. It's only in heaven that we will fully understand the impact of his ministry and our conference. We wish him and Carol the utmost success as they direct in the voice of prophecy. For several months, I had been praying, asking God to show me the next chapter of my pastoral ministry. It is during this time that I received the call from Mid-America Union President Gary Thurber asking me to consider an invitation to this field. We saw this as a direct answer to prayer. I now look forward to visiting and meeting with you in your churches and schools as we seek to advance God's kingdom here in the state of Minnesota. I am excited to be here and thank you for your warm welcome. Let me tell you a little bit about myself. I am a second-generation Seventh-day Adventist and a PK. I was born in the Dominican Republic to a Dominican mother and a Haitian father. Being a PK meant frequent moves, and so I grew up in Quebec and Martinique, in New York, and Boston. Early in life, I felt a call to pastoral ministry, and I received theological training at Washington Adventist University. I also have a degree in history from Southern Adventist University. While waiting for the pastoral call, I enrolled in law school and attended Ohio Northern University. I subsequently was admitted to the bar in Massachusetts. 3 years ago, I completed a PhD in business administration from Monte Morelos University. I served as a bivocational pastor in Massachusetts while simultaneously operating a legal practice specializing in immigration law. During that time, I pastored the Brockton Temple Church in Brockton, Massachusetts, and the Ben Emmanuel Mission in Randolph, Massachusetts. During 8 years of ministry, God blessed our work by tripling our membership from 100 to 300 in Brockton and allowing the Ben Emmanuel Mission to be organized into a full-fledged church. The lack of Adventist education for my children prompted me to help establish the Brockton Area Adventist Academy, which today is still striving as a vibrant school with over 130 students. In 2004, I was called to serve as Stewardship and Trust Services Director for the Northeastern Conference. We dedicated ourselves to promoting the principles of Christian stewardship amongst God's people. 8 years later, the constituency asked me to serve as president of the Northeastern Conference. God blessed us during 9 years of administration by adding 10,000 members to our membership and bringing it to 60,000, allowing us to purchase and acquire more than 40 church homes, church buildings. We were also able to build a senior citizen housing facility with 158 units. God enabled us to wipe out millions of dollars in debts that the conference had. Throughout my ministry, I've enjoyed the support of a faithful and wonderful family. 33 years ago, I married Fritzy, my college sweetheart. Fritzy is a nurse informaticist by profession. Early in our relationship, she promised that she would follow wherever pastoral ministry led me, and she has kept her word. We are the proud parents of 4 young adult children. Gamaliel is in the healthcare administration area. Gabriel works in marketing and communication. Nathaniel is a newly minted lawyer, and Danielle, our daughter, is in graduate school back in New York. They have opted to remain in New York to follow their own career paths. We are called to proclaim the unique message entrusted to the Seventh-day Adventist Church. We must be unapologetic about letting our fellow Minnesotans know to fear God and give Him glory, for the hour of His judgment is come. Our foremost priority will be to launch an unprecedented evangelistic thrust. working in unison with our pastors and lay people to proclaim our message. Current statistics demonstrate that only 1 in every 482 Minnesotans is a Seventh-day Adventist. We must work consistently and fervently to alter that ratio. While doing this, we cannot afford to neglect our most precious resources, our young people. And so we invite you to join us as we support Christian education. Join us in supporting Maplewood Academy and our 11 elementary schools, preparing our young people not only for this world, but for the world to come. While doing this, we cannot ignore our faithful members who have supported the ministry of the Minnesota Conference for decades while they're entering into their sunset years. We have a moral obligation to look out for you and make sure that your needs are met. Whatever age or demographic group you belong to, I want you to know that I've come here to serve you and join you in doing God's work. I am blessed to team up with 2 capable and gifted administrators, Eric Mokua as the Vice President for Administration, and Galen Bowers, the Vice President for Finances. We solicit your prayers in asking the Lord to show us the path that we must follow to accomplish His will. Thank you, and God bless you until we meet in person.